Hello, friends. Welcome to the Starfall Ball. I hope that you're prepared.
I like how comfy we all are to go to a ball.
I'm ready for a ball right now.
Yeah.
We're so comfy.
We're just in that pre-phase where like everybody's getting their hair and makeup done before the ball.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
music, getting ready.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm still reading my prompt to wear a dress to the ball. Cassidy,
going
I don't know if you're still going naked. Yeah, it's been a time. What are you all reading for sprints?
I am reading on my Kindle City of Souls and Sinners, which is book 2 in the, I think it's the House Devils series. I always get it mixed up. But
Are you liking it?
I'm loving it.
Oh, good, because I think we have very similar thoughts on book 1. So I'm like,
book 1. Yes. This is an improvement for me for book 2, so I recommend continuing.
I'm reading Ship of Bones and Teeth. I think that's the name. I can never get it right. I forget it.
I went a little rogue and picked up Rabid, which is my first ever Omegaverse book.
Ooh. Amazing.
Because I just had to have the claws, okay?
That's so fair.
Yeah.
We're going to find out. We're going to have a prompt reveal during sprints, and your weapon is going to matter, and your date is also going to matter.
Oh, good. I have a pick of a litter. I got 3 dates.
Yeah, Cassidy has reverse harem happening, so she's
I don't have a background. I just gave up on that. I was like, I just want more men.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm mysterious, but I have people carrying me into this ball.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
a character who like doesn't remember her past or
Yeah,
anything. We'll find out in book 2, you know. Yeah.
And obviously she's a secret princess.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to finish Iron and Embers today. I'm listening to the audiobook, and now that I'm like 30% of the way in, I'm vibing with it a little bit more than I was in like the very, very beginning, which is I'm happy about.
Yeah,
because I love Helen.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you're going to be reading. Working on 2 books today. Thankfully, both are under an hour. Oh my gosh, slay. Also, let us know who your dates are. What are you most excited about for the ball? Finish my 3 planned reads, halfway through a 4th wig. I might be the girl reading at the ball. That's so fair. Me too. Might be late, or I have my date, and if I don't get ready fast enough, we might have a night in. That's fair. That's so fair. Listen, this ball goes all night. Not reading sprints, but the ball will go if you need it to. Finished Rebel Witch last night, and I can't decide on my next book. I also just like sat and stared off into the distance after I finished that book. It was so good.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hi, friends. Started Rebel Witch this morning and having a wonderful time. I love that so many of us just hyper fixated on Rebel Witch. It
was good. Well, I didn't read it, but like everyone reading it.
I'm excited for you to read it during the like peace weekend during Realmathon though, because it's such a fast read that it's like so perfect for a little weekend readathon.
Yeah. I think like that's why I loved the first one so much, because I read it in literally one sitting because it was just so fun. Like so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, our after party is a month-long readathon called Realmathon, if you are wondering. Good morning. Hopefully finishing A Fate Inked in Blood today. Read Knight's Bride by Juliette Caruso. It has such an atmospheric world and the cover is so beautiful. I highly recommend. Anything with a knight, I'm like so there for.
It's a time, okay?
Oh my gosh. Managed to finish your TBR, amazing. So I'm contemplating adding something extra. I absolutely think you should.
I don't know. I needed a 1 word because I wanted to hit all the bonus prompts, and then I wanted the claws, and I was like, we'll just try it. It has an audiobook. It's actually not the worst thing I've ever read, so I don't know what that says about me.
I've never read an Omegaverse, but I need to.
I'm terrified of them, but same.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it, Cassidy. I feel like that would be right up your
yeah.
I don't know. There's some kinks that like I don't know if I'm there for. Like the like what is it when they just like are in like they're just like sleeping and you're just I don't know if I can get behind that. Give me my
Yeah,
Yep.
it's true. Serpent in the Wings of Night for my 4th book. So you finished all the prompts. Stunning. Heavenly Bodies. Read Divine Rivals, Fear the Flames, and Heartless Hunter so far. Oh my god, bangers.
Amazing.
Happy birthday, Denise. The Starfall Ball will have your birthday cake ready to go.
What a way to celebrate.
Right? Hello, everyone. Just finished book 2 in Legends of Thesmar. I'm planning to start saying the Shadow Prince now.
Thriving.
Here.
My favorite one.
I'll start A Kiss of Iron, even though I don't want to put Heartless aside. Follow your heart. Ready for the ball shenanigans with my brunette cinnamon roll date, reading Queen of Shadows. Amazing. I'm about to roll up with my masked mommy and have the time of my life. We'll be finishing Endless War while I attempt to meal plan. White-haired enemies to lovers. My dress ended up matching his dress.
Amazing.
Stunning.
Incredible.
Reading Tangling with Trolls. Emmy, I've never read a sentence that's more on brand for you. Between a troll and a witch in a magical equivalent of Stars Hollow. My date is the night. Duh. Masked Men.
Yes.
Yes.
Brown-haired and iron-tipped daggers. Slay. Working on my dress prompt. Reading Forged by Malice. Oh my gosh.
You're having the best time.
So good. Meal prepping.
I'm mad at you too. You were gonna read the last book and then you didn't.
Well, I'm still potentially starting it today if I finish this one, but then Tori said that she had to read Glow, and I was like, well, I can't argue with that statement.
I have to read Love the Everflame, but I want to start it like next week.
That is valid.
So I'm just gonna send her voice messages that she can't listen to.
Mm-hmm. And then my Patreon also wants to start buddy reading the Plated Prisoner series next week, so I'm gonna be a busy girl.
Yeah, maybe hold out. You're just gonna sit in a devastation bubble after, so just hold out on it.
Mm-hmm. Finished Quicksilver last night, still screaming, but am now reading White Horse Black Knights. I cannot wait for the second book in Quicksilver for later this year.
Oh my god, I know.
According to your picture, Tori, my date is hot Ron Weasley. I'm conflicted about that. Okay, I was trying to find, I really didn't want to use like AI art, and so much on Pinterest, if you look up like fan art, or like so much of it was fan art for like Lucian from Akatar.
Yeah.
But I was like, number one, I don't want to use and like take credit for like an artist's work, and then I also don't want to use AI. So I was like, I need to find a hot ginger, and this is very difficult.
There's not a lot of good-looking men gingers.
Yeah. Hopefully you lean towards not as conflicted and like it.
Give him a chance.
Yeah, give him a chance. Technically finished my TBR, but started A Bone in His Teeth today, and will count if I somehow manage to finish it. If you get like halfway through your book too today and you want to count it as finished, I would say that works.
Mm-hmm.
I might not read. I had a long, not fun night last night, so just color with my new markers instead. Absolutely have a color sesh.
She's there.
Rachel's cat is so cute. I like live for any time we get a picture of her.
Perfect. Yeah.
She's like so preciously perfect.
Oh,
I'm gonna see her.
baby.
Oh,
She's my little animal companion.
She's like, snuggles.
It's like, put me down, please. She needs to be held.
I need to read Feather So Vicious. I like just learned about this book a couple days ago. I think I need to read it.
I was looking at it this morning. Have you guys read it, Mallory Cassidy?
I did.
What did you think?
I loved it, but it is dark as fuck.
I was looking at the Goodreads this morning. I think I read your review. You were like, this book is not for everyone. Like something like that. You said it's very dark. Yeah.
There's a lot of essay on paper. So like it really just depends on if people can handle like if that's a trigger or not.
Right.
But Cass, we're gonna get into your dark romance era. I just know it after this.
Yeah, I think it's coming because I thought I was reading this and I was like, oh, this is fucked up. Flip page.
For the audiobook bonus prompt, No, you can listen to part of it on audio, or if you like immersive read, it's not anything crazy. CA1 and maybe start one more today. Amazing. It's how conflicted I'm not. Conflicted. Amazing.
Her name is Ivy. Ivy.
She's like, I'm picked up again.
Yeah, she's like, put me down. Now she's gonna leave.
The straight arms always kill me. Jamo does that too.
Oh, I know. Yeah, she's like trying to get away from me by straight arming.
Decided I will be riding into the ball on a large version of my cats.
That's amazing.
I love that. My entrance song is Red Dress. So
just that line over and over.
Yeah,
and over.
Just that line. Yeah, just that line.
Nick Jonas over and over again.
Brennan, Aaron, and Ruben, I get back, been trying to read Forced Bonds. Yeah, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is true facts. Oh my gosh, please. We're just going to have all of our animal companions like roaming around. Amazing. Okay, we will jump into our first sprint. I have a little starfall ambiance for us.
Cute.
And we're going to do 40 minutes. So I will see y'all in 40. Welcome back, everybody. How did everyone do?
Good. Did that not make you have to pee?
Water?
Yes, I muted anyway, so it's not a big deal. But like, I unmuted it at the last minute, and I was like, "Oh my god, I would have to pee all the time if I listened to this."
I think I'm used to listening to water because I always fall asleep to like rain sounds. So I might just have conditioned myself to not do that. Oh my gosh. I think I read about 10% and we got a 1-horse trope and I was literally kicking my feet.
Oh,
about
that book is very good.
It is.
It's so good. And their training scenes I just got to and I'm like, yes, Helen. So good. I'm just scrolling back up to see. People started freaking out about Nick, and I didn't know what was happening.
Nick was just here distracting me. He was talking to me. He was trying to color because I'm coloring. He's like, "Can I color?" And then he was trying to make me pick different colors, and I was like, "That's an ugly color."
Does Nick color with you ever?
He would if I asked, but no. We want to do. I don't know if you've seen the TikTok trend though, where like you paint each other.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do that.
I feel like that would be so hard. Like I'm not a good
No.
face drawer, like painter. Like that seems so hard.
Why it would be really hard, but it'd be so funny to see.
Oh, it would be so funny for sure. I'll be reading Stranger Skies are working on school, but for sprint, I'll just be watching the chatty bit that I missed. Oh my gosh. Men. Welcome in. Yeah, so make sure you go back and watch all of the co-hosts videos because there were some all of the bonus prompts were dropped in videos, except I have one that I think we'll do on this break. I'm like nervous to read it because I don't know if I can read out loud very well, but I will do that final reveal. I think we're gonna go. I have until about like 1:30. So I think that's what time we're gonna go until. That's my time. So like maybe like 3 hours of sprints. I'm glad you found it soothing and you didn't have to pee. I also found it recently that rain sounds are actually like chicken cooking, but it's just like slowed down for like recording purposes. And I was like, are you telling me that I fall asleep listening to chicken cooking in a pan? Like
That makes sense.
Really? Oh
I think
my
it's
god.
crazy to see like TikToks of the people that do like the sound in movies and to see what they're actually doing, like how that's not a shoe walking at all.
No, it's crazy.
I don't know that I can ever listen to rain ambiance again. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
never again.
Or
It was ruined for me as well. So.
You'll be falling asleep while you cook the chicken now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
House
much less
Sapphire,
romantic
all Tori's fault.
than I thought.
You'll just be hungry falling asleep. Welcome in. 40 pages of A Kiss of Iron. Those books are so long. Like when I first started to read A Kiss of Iron, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so chunky, but they read really, really fast. 35 pages, got a little distracted, but I'm locking into next sprints. I don't know what happened, but recently I unlocked the ability to immersive read while listening to the audiobook at like 3 times speed or like 3.5. And I'm like, I feel like a superhero. It's read over 50 pages. Wow, that was an amazing sprint. 65% through Endless War, and it's getting better. Got to page 24, but kind of want to read fanfic instead, so I might pause the book. Listen, I have Nat told me that Manacled is on Spotify. It's like a podcast, and I'm like, I need to finally read that because it's so long that I think what's been holding me back is like, okay, I have to eyeball read a very long book, but now that that's on there, I'm like,
I would probably read it when it comes out tripod.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so close.
Mm-hmm.
Join when there were 3 minutes left, so I'll be sure to read next sprint. Have to go to a driving lesson in half an hour, so I might be leaving a little early. Oh my gosh, good luck on your driving lesson. I do not miss learning how to drive. It was so stressful.
It was so stressful. I like panicked. I can't believe I got my license, honestly.
Yeah,
100%. But
Every
I
drive was
also feel like we should have to relearn how to drive like every 10 years.
I
Right?
agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially when you get
I
like
also
old.
want to go through that.
Yeah.
When I had my driving test, I'm short, so I have to like pull up to see things, and I went like this far past the stop sign line, and she was like, "You know, I could fail you for that." I was like, "I can't see."
Oh my god.
I always make fun of my sister because she's very short, and so she drives like a race car driver because she has to be so close to the seat that her legs won't reach, but yet she's scared of like getting into a car accident, and like if you're that close, you'd be dead. So she like her seat is like all the way back.
Oh my gosh.
Like you look wild in your like beat up car, just like
Real casual.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. My dad was an angel. I don't know how he was so calm teaching me how to drive, but I'm like, you were actually a saint.
Yeah, my dad taught me I did driver's ed, but then he taught me how to drive too. And I was driving and we were going down a hill in our neighborhood and I just like freaked out and I jumped out of the car while it was in drive.
I've also gotten out of the car, but not when it was in drive.
Yeah, and we were in a giant Suburban, like big family car. I'm driving, he's in the passenger seat, and I just like panicked and jumped out. And thankfully, he was in the military, so real quick response time. And but I can't believe I did that.
I cannot stand being lost. Like, it's something like I truly can't stand. And I was like driving, my dad's teaching me, and he wouldn't tell me where to go. He's like, you have to find yourself home. Like, he would not tell me. I'd be like, what way are we turning? So I just parked the car, got out, went to his side and said, you're driving home. Like, I'm done with this. I just wouldn't get back in the driver's seat. And he's like, we're in the middle of traffic. What are you doing? And I was like, well, you should have just told me where to go.
I also have no sense of direction. Like,
Me
thank gosh
too.
we have Apple CarPlay.
Literally.
Yeah. I'm so bad.
Oh my god. Ooh, this is such a fun fast read.
Stop snoring.
Chapter 12 of Cress. Deciding what to read. I picked The Rose Bargain. Now I need to read this. Mel and I were talking about this when she was hosting sprints.
We were looking, and it may have an urban setting.
Ooh.
Is it a non-human main character? Probably.
I don't know.
They always are.
It's true.
It might be Faye, but I'm not sure. 38 pages into Blood and Steel. Listen, if it's ruined for me, I have to pass it on to everybody else. Fall asleep to Renaissance every night. No, you will. You'll think about it. I also thought, I like the ones with thunder as well. And sitting outside when it rains, I'm the same way. Remember when I was a kid, I was fascinated by people that do sounds for movies, and the stuff they use to recreate stuff is so funny.
What a fun job.
Standing outside with an umbrella for authenticity.
How dare they?
They're just like in the middle of a lightning storm. They're like, people who read. How are they gonna fall asleep? 30 pages done with White Horse Black Knights because you were working on. I still have to do my like collage in my journal. That's something else I want to do today. Court this cruel and lovely. Crimes of Cupidity during that sprint. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so fun. I love that series. Next sprint will be a lunch and cooking sprint, and then I will continue to read my book. Heartless Hunter. Practicing left and right turns, and I'm doing surprisingly really well. That's amazing. Awesome. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Hello, welcome in. Finishing my reread of Ember in the Ashes, and then jumping into Rebel Witch. Yeah, this is crazy.
I know. I'm 15-year-old me. I don't know. I don't know how I'm okay. I think back to that, and I'm like, that.
Wait, how fast were you going? It could.
Oh, it was slow. We were going like maybe 15 miles per hour.
Okay.
Like we just started to go down the hill, and there's a comment that says like, I imagine Rachel screaming. I didn't scream. I was like scarily calm. I just unbuckled my seatbelt and was like, I can't do this, and I hopped out of the truck.
Oh my god! Like, I'm not going down with you guys.
Yeah, I was like, love you so much. I can't do this. Yeah,
I'm just picturing your dad being like the race car driver that like knocks it into neutral.
Yeah, he handled it so well. I mean, it was fine, but I somehow passed my driver's test first time around. Crazy after that little number I did. So
that's why
I'm here to tell the tale.
Learn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I remember my driving test, we had to parallel park. And I remember taking my foot off the gas and like going onto the brake or like other way around, and my foot was like this. Like my whole leg was just like shaking. I was so nervous.
We had to parallel park and then also do the backing around a corner. And as I was doing that, I just like couldn't do it. My car was like going away from the curb, and the instructor was like, just stop. Let's just keep going and just keep driving. So I failed that part, but like I still passed. You still passed me because everything else was good. But
a 3-point turn nearly got me.
Oh yeah. I do like a 27-point turn every time. So
Sarah, we're not like, you're going to do fine. You're not all of us.
Yeah. We are like the example of what not to do. But other than that,
I don't know if it's like that where you guys are, but like if you're doing driving lessons, the person next to you has like a brake and a steering wheel just in case something like Rachel's happens.
Yeah, in driver's ed, the cars specifically have that, so the instructors can do that. But in my dad's Suburban, that was he just had to go into action mode really quick, but it was fine. We're all here to tell the tale.
we're all good. It's a story to
We all have
tell.
our license. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been driving for 15 years now. It's been great. So
No more jumping out of cars.
yeah, no jumping out of cars anymore.
Wear a helmet when you ride with Rachel. That's all.
Oh, it is Faye. An 1800s London setting? That sounds right up my alley. I don't know if 1800s London helps Mel at all.
I think I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to give it a try.
Reach the part in Knight's Bride where FMC runs into the evil forest and he needs to save her. Amazing.
I want to look this book up.
Amazing. Paul Walker and Vin Diesel could never.
Replace them with me and Cassidy. That would be a much more interesting
I would watch it. I
us
would watch
driving and just like quitting and jumping out of the traffic and being like, no, we're not. The movie would be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, don't ask me to parallel park.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Also, the very first time I got in a car to drive, we were like in my driveway, so we didn't even leave the driveway. And I had gone down to the end. I come back. I was about to pull into park. I put the brake on, and then I got out of the car. And I didn't realize that the car will still go forward if it is in drive. You have to put it in park. Nearly ran over the basketball goal.
Oh my God.
But now you know.
Yeah.
Well, now I have an electric car, so when you let off the brake, it actually does stop for you. So I think that just needs to be standard for all kids driving.
Yeah, seriously.
This is so true. My first snowboarding experience, I was so sore. I literally couldn't walk. Hello. A confident bad driver, and I'm so
Passenger princess for life.
Yes. Oh my God.
no.
That'll do it.
That time I got drunk and saved a demon. Amazing. 80% through A City of Souls and Sinners.
Nice.
I'm letting Mel should
This was how many years ago now? 16 years ago? We're safe now.
Wait, you should go say hi. You should sit as like a live audience. How cute would that be?
If someone did that to me, I think I'd quit my channel.
Oh yeah. Like, sorry, I don't perform in front of an audience. No. Rachel, it made me think of there was one time I think you said your mom came to visit and she came into your like library and she was like, is this your filming room or like, something like that? She was like, is this where the action happens or something?
Yeah.
Like, Mom.
Literally. Oh my God. Yeah, she like she's supportive, but she doesn't understand it. And she asked me one time, like, I was going on vacation and she was like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm filming, so I can like pre-film for while I'm gone. And she's like, oh, that's good. You're still gonna be issuing YouTube clips while you're gone.
Bless her.
I was like, absolutely, bestie. I will be issuing YouTube clips while I'm gone. Like, I'm not even gonna correct her.
Yeah. My parents are the same way. They don't really get it. And Ross, he told me yesterday that his mom was asking what my YouTube screen name was. And I was like, please tell me you didn't give it to her.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my mother-in-law, she like watches all of my videos, which I love. She's so supportive, but also sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking about like a smut scene. And then I'm like, hi, let's have dinner together.
Emergency vehicles operation class. That sounds crazy.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Dad took me driving. He tried to tell me to turn on my blinkers to pull over, but he just said, flick the thingy. So I looked down. We almost went into someone's front yard and never drove again. Oh my gosh. And on that note, we will go to our next experience.
Tori, I think I'm going to have to hop off, but thank you for having me. It's been so much
Thanks,
fun.
Mel.
Bye,
Have a
Mel.
good rest of your day. Bye.
Wait, Tori, do you want to do
Yeah.
the thingy? Or next chat?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so sorry. We got we were talking about driving stuff. Okay. We will do the final bonus prompt reveal, which is for a highly anticipated book. I'm going to share my screen, I think, so that you guys can see what I'm reading as well, just in case I mess up. Sometimes it's nice to like read along. Okay. Okay, so this is the final one for a highly anticipated book bonus prompt. So you try not to trip over your dress while running down this dark corridor. This ball was a trap set up by the Fey King of Rushin to take out the other powerhouses of this realm. Your date turns the corner and grabs your hand, running through the kitchen to find the back entrance. You see the door, and then you see the king standing leisurely next to it with his army outside. It looks like we're fighting our way through. And this is where your date and your weapon matter. So if you had an enchanted sword, if you read a book with Fae or a book with vampires, you battle your way through with your date at your back, both running through the woods. You need to find a good place to teleport to safety. Any other backgrounds, you've been captured. And that's only if you have the enchanted sword weapon along with like your background. An enchanted ring. Giving your date the slightest nod, you swiftly slip it on your finger and disappear back through the kitchen. Looks like plan B is in full effect. Hopefully your date makes it out and you see them on the other side. You get away. If you have a red-haired date, they meet you at your spot. Sorry to the rest. If your weapon was your found family, your friends are standing right behind the king's soldiers. It's a bloody end to the ball, but you all make it out. And then if you had iron-tipped dagger nails, the king pulls you in with a dagger at your throat. If you have a dark knight or a red-haired date, they immediately jump into action and you both escape. Ron Weasley.
Yeah. Don't doubt hot Ron Weasley.
Came in clutch. Yeah, story time. Listen, reading out loud is so much harder. You smooch the king.
No, literally, I was like waiting for that. I was like, when does the king become my date?
When is it revealed that the king is hot? Because
yeah,
that's where the story needs to go.
Everyone's hot. That's just natural. So yeah, everyone's hot. Definitely smooch the king. I mean, he has a dagger at your neck, so like, come on. I'm glad you liked them. All right. I will see y'all in 40. And we'll listen to our, hopefully this doesn't make you have to go to the bathroom. Hey, friends. Welcome back. How goes reading?
It goes
Good.
good.
I did dishes and I got like 10% more into my book.
Awesome.
Solid. I'm about halfway through.
Nice. I'm also, I hit 53%, so just hit halfway through. I'm having the best time. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm like loving it.
Mhm.
I'm just waiting for, not to like spoil anything, but like my romantasy fairy loot book, because
Yeah.
and it's shipping so late. Like I think I
know.
just got
I got the notification this morning.
Me too.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, February's like over, basically.
Yeah.
Go slow
My
for
ex-
Fairy Loot. They're normally
my
on it.
estimated delivery date.
And I've
I think,
seen
is
a lot of people get
27th.
it already. So I don't know why I'm late, but
I know. Maybe it's because we're West Coasters.
yeah. West Coast, last coast.
I'm so excited. I had to click on this one. This one's so good, truly. Love the red flags. Hello, welcome in. We have read Fourth Wing. I would just ask if your question is spoilery. Maybe don't ask it because there might be people in chat who haven't read it. But if it's not, then we can yap. I think we'd love to yap about Fourth Wing.
Mm-hmm.
Few chapters of The Way of Kings. Going to move on to romance now. Read A Dawn of Onyx. Have you guys seen the Fairy Loot editions of the Sacred Stones?
Mm-hmm.
They're very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You have your black gown on. Kind of forgot the rest, but you're looking fabulous. I love that. Just joining. Oh my gosh, definitely not too late. I'm starting You Are Fatally Invited. Love that. 44 pages. Almost done and loving it. Past the halfway point. What'd you have for lunch? Raylan, what did you have for lunch? Finished Heartless Hunter, just a few minutes to spare. Decided 4.5 at that ending. I'm jealous that you have the next book to just like jump right into. 13%. Just got my January YA box from Fairy Loot 2 days ago. Stunning. Well, January. Yeah, that's really late.
Yeah.
Got distracted by my phone for the last 15 minutes. Have a little scroll. Treat yourself. 35% in Spark of the Everflame. I'm debating if when I start Glow, because I think after I finish Iron and Embers, I'm going to go into Glow of the Everflame. But I don't know if I want to re-listen to Spark. Because I read that for last Romantasyathon during the summer.
Wow.
And I just listened to the audiobook and I'm like, I don't know if I need to like refresh details or not.
Yeah.
Feel like you probably don't need to with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the complexities come within book 2 and book 3. So like
Okay.
Yeah, if you were going to like Glow to Heat, I would say probably yes. I feel like Spark is very introductory. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to get JMO a carrot.
I was gonna say I hear a puppy.
He's like, you guys are yapping. Come here.
He's always so camera shy.
Yeah, he is very camera shy. I just tried to get him to come over here and he's like, if you're gonna put me on the couch and make me go on camera, I don't want to come over. Oh my gosh, he's being so stinky. Might want sunshine time.
All good.
He's a little
I love Pupper.
What time is it where you are, Cassidy?
I'm in Mountain Time, so 12.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were like the east side of Canada.
No, I'm on this side. I'm on the west side.
An hour ahead of me.
We're all West Side girlies.
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst when you get to the most delicious part. You're like, okay, I guess I'll take a break. Back from errands. Now I can try to get some reading done. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just do like the last couple chapters. Feels very introductory, but I'm enjoying. I wish it had been more fast-paced than anything. And now I'm scared because what if I remember nothing going into Heat? That's true.
Yeah.
Love the Everflame books. Everyone has told me that Glow is their favorite. So I'm excited.
It's incredible. It's one of my favorite fantasy romance books I've ever read.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good.
I'm excited. Hopefully it doesn't put me into a slump afterwards. That's always the fear. Yes.
Valid.
Very true. Okay. I think we're going to jump into...
I am hopping off, but thank you for having me.
Thanks, Cass. Have a good
Thanks
rest
for
of your
the ball.
day.
I'm gonna go be busy with all 3 of my men that I got for dating at the ball.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I think this next one will be our last sprint as well.
Okay, that works.
I want to get into Crown of Oaths and Curses, but I'm scared because of the second book.
Have you read the story?
I haven't because of all of the things that were said about like the author and like the publication and like all of that stuff that I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Book 1 is so good, like painfully so good. And then book 2 was such a letdown. Like,
oh, no.
And it like doesn't even make sense what happens in book 2. Like there's conflicting, in my opinion. There's like things that we were told in book 1. She just like abandoned things. Book 2 is really disappointing. And it sucks because book one is so good. Like I wish it wasn't that good. So it's hard to recommend. I'm like, yeah, you should read it. But then book 2 is so, yeah.
That's so frustrating. I think because of that, like I probably wouldn't read the series.
Yeah. I'll be curious to see, because there will be another book, how that goes. I might read it just because I loved book 1 so much. But oh my God, book 2, I haven't been that angry at a book in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sometimes I struggle with sophomore books though in a series because I felt the same way about like Iron Flame, but then I loved Onyx Storm so much that it's like maybe it's worth continuing.
Yes. Yeah. That's like if I had DNF'd the Empyrean series, I never would have read Onyx Storm, which I loved. 5 stars. Like, so,
I know.
You know, sometimes you have to see what book 3 or book 4 is all about. So
yeah.
Livia,
yes.
Yes, this is our sprints now.
Do we still have no info on Burn? I haven't been keeping up with it, to be honest. I'm not sure.
There's nothing. Do you remember that one time we were sprinting and I was like pulling out all these publication dates?
Yeah.
I have all this knowledge in my head, but I can't remember like stuff at work. We have no info on Burn. I've seen multiple dates floating around on Goodreads, on Instagram, apparently on her Discord. There's stuff I don't know, but there's no official information.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Stags assemble. I was trying to think of like a good, like I've done antlers like this before or something. I'm like, where are the stags at? Yeah, maybe this is better.
This is how we call each other.
Oh my gosh. Yes, you did.
Welcome to Romantasyathon, everyone. It's actually March. We've been on sprints for so long. February ended.
Oh my gosh. Going to have to reread it by the time it comes out. Yeah.
I will too. I'm going to reread the entire series because I'm already like, even stuff that happens, so much happens in heat of the Everflame that I want to be as fresh as possible because it's the finale. So I'm going to reread the whole series when it comes out.
Maybe I'll do like a bullet journal spread because I did this with the like Song of the Marked series, even though all of those books were already out when I was reading them, but I knew I was going to take time in between reading them. I would do like little summaries, recap, and then especially the ending. I would be like, this is all of like the big details at the end that are really important. And that way I didn't have to reread if I didn't want to. Maybe I'll do that for the Everflame series because it might be necessary.
Yeah, I know. I like rereading is fun, obviously, especially if you love the books, but it's also like, you know, like I want to read new stuff. So needing to reread series is sometimes tough.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. We're going to jump into our last sprint. See y'all in 40. sound.
Hello.
How'd you do?
Good. I've read like 130 pages throughout like this whole thing, which is awesome.
Slay. I also read like 30% of my book because that 3 times speed immersive reading is amazing.
That's awesome.
I was also trying to figure out, so for the book club that I run on Fable, I'm trying to come up with some books for the poll for March.
Yeah.
But obviously for Team Stags, I also want them to be like high point books. So I was thinking about, well, I'm desperate to read Feathers So Vicious. So like that is probably going to be on the poll. But then the book called Of Blood and Ether.
Oh my God. I was looking at that this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
It has plants on the cover and it has an urban setting.
Oh, it is urban?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a really good one.
So I think those are going to be some options. I've heard really good things about it.
What is it? Is it Of Blood and Ether?
Yeah, Of Blood and Ether by Harper Hawthorne.
Okay. It's not coming up on. Oh, there it is.
Ether is spelled different than how I would assume.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dark, paranormal. Yeah, I love the cover. That'd be a good one.
It says there's a prestigious college of magical arts and sciences, but it's nestled in the heart of Sophrosine, the city of gods.
Oh, that sounds so good.
So
wait, okay, I got to figure out how to get this onto my March TBR somehow.
Yeah.
I do like the TBR jar, but then I'm like, I have books in mind that I want to read, and I'm like, okay, how can I get this book to match with a random prompt that I pull out?
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, I need to actually go through and plan my Realmathon TBR and like look through what gets you points and stuff like that, because I don't like to have a massive TBR. I want to leave some room for like mood reading, but maybe like 4 or 5 books that will be some heavy hitters for some points.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Also, Ross is getting a tattoo this weekend. He went to LA and he's getting like the rest of his sleeve done. And so I was texting him last night and he like wasn't answering me because he was out with his friends. And I was like, if you don't answer me, I'm ordering over $100 worth of Girl Scout cookies and you can't tell me. Today he was like, I just keep thinking about how you literally ordered so many.
Oh my God. The threat of Girl Scout cookies if you don't answer.
Yeah. And I was like, listen, I'm getting tag-alongs, and if you don't answer, because those are his favorite, you're not allowed to have any of them.
Yeah. Oh my God, those are my favorite too. Those are so good.
They're so good. Sorry, how did you all do during sprints? Let's see. Oh, I saw this. I agree. I think Spark, I gave it like 3, maybe 3.5, but everyone says what Nat said, where it's kind of like the weakest book. It really just it reads like a prequel, like it sets everything up and then everything gets better from that point.
Yeah.
40 minutes left. Finished, 5 stars, just like the first in this series was. That's incredible. 120 pages. 70 pages left. How are the trolls treating you, Emmy? Read 40 pages. Yeah, I saw her review. I always, whenever there's a book that I'm curious about, I like go to the reviews, and I like that Goodreads has like your friends that pop up first, and I always like look through those. Oh my gosh, Watermoon has such a pretty cover. I'm intrigued.
Really stands out.
Didn't love it, but the series has potential. I can get behind like a not serious, like silly, goofy, fun time. Like I feel like that would be good for a readathon. But the other book that I'm putting on our poll is Feathers So Vicious, which is
not silly, goofy.
I'm curious. 75% through These Violent Delights, so I'll probably finish after dinner. Yeah, I only have, I think, a little over 2 hours left in my audiobook. Yeah, a little over 2 hours, so I'll definitely be able to finish that today. 100-page, just got to the 100-page mark. In that time I got drunk and saved a demon. I feel like this is absolutely it is.
I read that in one sitting.
60% through. It's an easy read and has kept me totally riveted, period. 33%, loving all the tropes. It's very tropey, but like they're done so well.
Yes, I agree.
Attempted to crochet in that sprint, but it was difficult and painful. Yeah, sometimes your hands cramp up, so I won't be trying that again anytime soon. I just miss it so much. I'm still working on a Shrek bucket hat that I'm crocheting, but I used too big of a hook, and so I made the hat like massive. Like it's just
God.
that now I have to go back and like unravel everything I've done and just use a smaller hook. But the thought of like unraveling everything that I've done is
painful to think about.
Yeah. 11% into You Are Fatally Invited. Yes, Team Stag. I know, I'm so excited. 75 pages left. Raylan, you're going to want to binge that series. I'm telling you right now. Taking notes. I now have 2 books on my Romantasyathon list. I don't know Feather So Vicious. I don't know if that's like urban. I don't know anything about it besides it's crazy and dark.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you already have Rex with books with high amount of points? The only one that I know that has a lot of points, because me and Emmy are going to be buddy reading it, is the last book in the Artifacts of Aranos series. It's like the what's it called?
That's Nisha J. Tooley, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tale of the Heart Queen, because it has like urban, it has plants on the cover, it also has like a bunch of other stuff, and it's like a ton of points. Cool. Just ordered my Thin Mints yesterday. I'm so excited. I ordered everything. I ordered the Samoas. I always forget if it's Samoas or samosas, but I think it's Samoas, tagalongs. I ordered the s'mores one because I heard that this might be the last year they're selling the s'mores cookies, and I'm like,
wow. I wonder why. I feel like s'mores and Girl Scouts, like that's camping. That's like their whole thing.
I know. I don't know if they're replacing it with something else or like what the deal is. So I ordered those, and then I did like the classic shortbread cookies. Yeah. It was a big order. We don't talk about Team Raymond's. Hi, Steve. Am I the only one who thought Spark was the best book? I'm sure that you're not.
Yeah. I liked it. I gave it 4 stars, but I like the series as it goes on more.
30 pages into Rose Bargain. I'm so happy you guys had fun. How's the reading been? I stopped in Sprint before last thinking I think I took a nappy, but then hopped in again and read a chapter of Onyx Storm. It's wild. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a table of Girl Scouts in the snow. Oh my gosh, poor babies.
Oh my god.
They're dedicated.
Yeah, dedication. Jeez.
The 80% mark, hoping to finish the rest today. That book is so chunky.
I know. I'm going to start that after this.
8 pages of Daughter of No World. I have like 3 hours of the audio left. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy you guys had fun. Book of Azrael on my Realm TBR. That's such a good one.
Oh, I love.
That's such a good one for Realm. Don't have the US edition of Watermoon, but I've seen the printed hardcover design and it makes me want to buy another edition. You should. Yeah, you should. Oh my gosh, you need to. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Have you tried to crochet? Crazy pants. Someone's wearing their crazy pants today.
It's okay.
I will be posting the bonus prompt book you saw on socials. I think that's the one that I read on these sprints. Let me double check. So you can't go back. Oh no, I did Highly Anticipated. Book you saw on socials, I think, was in one of Mel's videos. Yeah. And then I think, Rachel, you did the one-word title. Yeah. So make sure you go back and watch everybody's videos. You can find those there. Treated myself for reading so much in this readathon by buying some Carissa Broadbent books from, oh my gosh.
That's a great way to cap off the readathon.
All right, pals, we're going to end here. Thank you so much for your participation. I hope you had fun. If you're finishing your prompts and also want to do your like collage for the Starfall Ball, make sure to tag at Romantasyathon because I will continue to share those on our stories. Thank you, Rachel, for hanging out with me today and for being a co-host. All the other co-hosts are linked down below. If you haven't followed them yet, literally, what are you doing? And we will see you very soon for Romathon.
Yeah, literally us two next week.
Bye, friends. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye, guys.